the next day and time for us to get stuck in on pressure from the engine comes up here into this resonator box and dribbles back down somewhere, I'm sure. Put this out of the way because I need that pipe there moved. Met them too many times. So I'm just taking this off here and I'll feed it all up the top. All I've done is just taken a screwdriver and pop this factory clip off. Really all I want is this pipe out of the way. Got any oil in you? Hello? I think so. Right, screw that back in. I'll just move this pipe out of the way. This assembly holds the horn on. Not every time does the horn bracket want to come off on its own. Well, maybe it does this time. Lucky. Oh, there you go. There's the problem. Yeah, great. I still have this TV show in the UK by Bruce Forsyth called Play Your Cards Right. Higher, bigger than a 10, a queen, yeah. I can already tell you what's in here because I did the belts last time. Genuine Ducati belts. Hello. Don't you just love the complexity? Righty. And they're looking good condition, right? Lovely. They look nice. Just going to go around now and loosen up all the fixings. So last time round I did the idlers and the tensioners. So idler, tensioner. Gotta get your fingers in, haven't you? Isn't it? What are we stuck on? Stuck internally. There's no point in like being too rough with it. You need to come back and out. Be like the Krypton factor. Cool, wouldn't these be nice in carbon? Not that anyone would really see them apart from me. I don't know, was there? Yeah, so you can imagine a lot of people poo-pooing the idea of owning a Ducati motorcycle because they're like, ooh, Cambelt. Well, this is a much older model, so the Cambelt frequency on this is 2 years or 12,000 miles. Whereas on more modern Ducatis, the life expectancy of your belts is very different. Okay, off you go. 1, 2, 3. So what I did last time is I took a socket and I cut like a castle shape in the top and then I used it to rotate that. I'm doing it the poor man's way this time, which is to put the bike in 6th gear. And I'm just gonna keep knocking it. Hear the compression. Oh, she's got wheezy. Then I'll compare the rest of the timing marks. So, am I looking at the top here? Yeah. See my marks from last time. And that one's not right. Okay. Oh no, it is right. Look at that. Yeah. All right. God, it's been a while, huh? Timing mark, timing mark. We've done pretty well. I've done pretty well. I'm happy with that. Whoa. I think I might take a cup of tea now. Would you say that's spot on? Do you want to think about it? Do you want to confer? Back to the grind. So if we're happy that we're in line, and we're happy that our timing marks are beautiful, we need to lock our camshafts. By the power of Grayskull, I have these poorly made, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at these things, 3D printed, yeah. I'm gonna risk my cam settings to 3D printed. You can even see I didn't even clean them up properly, I'm sorry. I'm not good at 3D printing, innit? So, yeah. Let's see if we can lock it. Go that way if you want. Which one's under tension? Is it the inlet that's under tension or the exhaust? I think it's the inlet that's under tension. Oh, don't quote me. Look at all this fur. Right, I better clean this up before I start trying to jam it in, because clearly I'm trying to jam it in. It's not working, and there's... Yeah, let me just tidy things up. Anyone know the significance of the 5-7 written on my cylinder head? Anyone? Finally. Tap them in with the back of the hatchet. We consider those cams locked? Or should I just go and buy the really expensive cam locking tool? We'll consider them locked. Yay! Hello, boy. Oh. He's got less worries than I have. Hello, mate. How you doing? Well, now you're going to smell like a Ducati. Right, we'll consider them locked. We'll consider the marks in a good place. And this one is a fixed tensioner. So it will rotate, but it's locked into a position. I think it's 25, 26 mil. And then we've got this little 12 mil. Well, undo the 12 mil, takes tension off the belt. Rip the belt off, undo the 12 mil, take tension off the belt. And then I'm beltless. Oh, that was tight. 12. There you go. Just for later. Boy, you're tight. Look snuffy, little beggar. There we go. And that's the tension coming off of this belt now. Look at that. Floppers. Floppy belts. Anyway, get this nice and loose. Get this belt off. Come on. Coming with me. Trim tool. And then I find it pointless to assess the condition of the belts. They're old and they're coming off anyway, so who cares? Oh, it's a toughie. Well, this little flim flam wants to move about. That's not exactly locked, is it? What utter shit these are. Utter shit. Don't use them, they're rubbish. Well, that's not good. This one can move around and do what it wants. This isn't locking it very well at all. Well, what absolute rubbish. Great. Don't 3D print your own locking tools. It seemed like a really good idea at the time, but it isn't. So. Yeah, they're both moving. Great. Right, so these are genuine Ducati belts. Ducati motor. And it really, the easiest thing a mechanic will ever do is take a belt like this, and then they'll kind of crush it until it gives up and go, oh yeah, your belt's needed changing. These belts are 2 years old. They got adequate wear on them. They have steel rings inside of them. It is what it is. They're exposed to heat and whatever else. They're coming off. Next, I can't just bosh another one on there now. I've got to get these off. And this is going to give up on me, isn't it? It's like, cheers. Okay. The horizontal cylinder was tough. This one's going to be ultra tough too. See if we can do it. Oh yeah, little bugger. Who tightened that up? Me. Not sure why it's gotten tight up. Oh, there we go. Not at all worrying. Right. Loosen the tension by rotating it. No, floppy jalopy. And let's pull the vertical belt off. Not that I'm going to damage anything, but it's like, you just know these are going to move. That one already has. Oh, you little bugger. You don't want to be moving. Come on. And there they go. Did they move? So it was the inlet that's under tension. All right. Some serious wiggling. Two belts off. Yay. Me? I want to clean all this up. Don't ask me why. It's only rubber. Yeah? What do you think? Do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I do it? You know I'm going to. What do you think? How tidy is that? Very tidy. It's just a big black mess before, and now it's all beautiful-ish. It's pretty tidy, isn't it? I know you're bothered about somebody outside. I know, mate. I know. Well, we're not open, are we? We're shut, so they can stay there, can't they? Yeah, well, you tell them then. You tell them about it, mate. Say, Dad is shut. He works for everybody else. He needs some his time. On dog time, isn't it? Eh? Anyway, that turned out pretty good. Here's my new belts. Ooh. And time to get them installed. That looks so good, doesn't it? I might just finish my tea and say cheers to all my hard work. That looks lush. That's the best it's ever looked since I've owned this motorcycle. And I'll know it's good, and you'll know it's good. And that makes it, what, it's got to add 3 brake horsepower at least. And look at those cylinder head nuts. Oof. Oof. Yes.